Leo, this is going to be your March, April 2023 money reading. If you're not a Leo, feel free to apply this to your fifth house. If you're a cross watcher, feel free to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe, reach out, runninguntarot.com for all links to the social media, payment methods, contact info, all that good stuff. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light, highest possible messages at this time for Leo or fifth house, March, April 2023 money, finance, career, all that stuff. Let's see what comes out. Catch me on the live stream as well, YouTube, Running Gun Tarot. Getting a good shuffle in. Okay, you got the Star card in the reverse position. This is an energy of depth. This is an energy of deep desire. Maybe even unconscious desire. Knight of Sword in the reverse. This is slowing down. It's almost as if you're giving pace. You're giving time for this to bubble up to the surface. It's almost as if it hasn't been revealed to you quite yet. Okay, there might be some missing pieces to the puzzle to reveal for you this bigger picture. Of course, the Lions had to, make their presence known here for the Leo reading and or fifth house. Apply this to. So you're being asked to be extra patient. You're being asked to enact, extra discipline, so as to allow this vision or this image to come to fruition for you, so that you can move forward accordingly. Because you have instructions within you, but you just need to know what the kind of energetic terrain is going to be for you. And you can't necessarily move freely until you have that vision revealed to you. There's a pathway, but now you just want to make sure that you're not, stepping in the wrong, direction and being thrown off. Now is the more kind of logical steps here. Okay, it's like when you're walking into your kitchen at night and you're like not trying to like kick the weight over or knock over the guitar or what have you. So you're walking very carefully here. Is what I'm getting here. And you got that kind of firepower too. So you're having to not be like a powder keg and explode. Okay. So this takes a little bit of, see the fire in the reverse here, the Ace of Wands in the reverse is, don't light that fuse, don't have any, blowouts, don't have any breakups, don't have any, now's not the time, okay? So woosah, meditate, do what you gotta do to be chill and cool as a cucumber. Other things that will not benefit igniting the fire. The Queen of Wands in the reverse position. In the upright, she's a bad bee. In the reverse, more of like appeasing the ego. More of an air of like, checking to see if the grass is greener on the other side. Okay, so watch out for that. Watch out for those energetic mind games is what's coming across here. Let's see. Okay, coming out of a decision with the Two of Swords in the reverse position, the Queen of Cup in the upright. Let's see. How can I interpret this? I almost feel as though that there's like a cheap or easy way out of this. Okay, and it could be from the darker aspects of the Cancerian energy. This is Gemini Cancerian energy that you can be channeling, which is a little bit more of like the manipulative aspects. So something to be mindful that you're not manipulating, you're not cheating the situation, you're not lying or cheating yourself. Okay, you're not cheating or lying the dues that are required to be paid. Get it? Lying. Think about it. So let's see. Okay, yeah, because this could be self-sabotage. There is a way that you could curtail or skirt the truth of what it is that you're doing as far as the work that you are doing. All work is energy work, so you don't want to cheat the game, or else the game will cheat you, so to speak, or the process, or the course, or whatever it is that you're into. Three of Pentacles in the upright. This is quality. Okay, so you're churning out quality. So it's like if you're Michelangelo, carving out the David, or Leonardo da Vinci doing, I don't know who did like the Sistine Chapel. But you don't want to trade quality at this point in the game, okay? That's for sure. Okay, Three of Cups in the reverse. So this is more of a sacrificial element, okay? Sacrificing maybe the parties, maybe the good time, bubbly drinks, maybe that's a little bit of the cheating yourself, okay? That you don't want to do that quite yet. Although the temptation is always there. And since we are of the kind of 3-4 dimension, we're always going to have a foot in our gangster. We're not going to want to go there full blown all the time. So you want to be able to balance between both worlds is what I'm getting here. There you go, Two of Pentacles in the upright. This is all about balance. And you do that by sticking to what's important to you. So you understand what to prioritize first and foremost. Okay? But consider balancing what's important to you within the context of having shed your old way of understanding through logic and reason, and now putting on your energetic goggles, your energetic sunglasses, to now see things through the realm of energy, if all things are energy, right? So maybe I'm less likely to go do that work that I was doing because I get the fast, easy money, but it's a contradiction to my faith or my trust that things will come to me in divine timing. So hence the kind of sacrificing or the trade-offs based on the energy dynamic. Hence the balancing of the priority. What's more important, your freedom or the money? Things like this need to be reevaluated, because up until this point we've only understood our reality through the goggles of logic and reason. And look where that's gotten us in this dimension. Okay, it's a very limited based way of existence when you look at things in that way. So let's see what comes out here. Six of Cups in the reverse. We spoke to leaving the naivete of logic, reason, empirical, evidence-based realism. Okay. We've identified, at least within the last reading, that in logic and reason and the math and sciences there could be naivete, because that's under the assumption that everything is running on the same sound mind and logic that you are. And again, I will say this again, if the past couple of years have proven anything, it's that we don't live in a rational, logic and reason-based world. So now that doesn't mean to burn down the city or what have you. Even more so, that means to open your heart, lead with love, and all that good stuff, and all of the kind of the sub categories of love, such as gratitude, enlightenment, peace, joy. Let those be your weapons, so to speak. Let those be your shields, so to speak. Let those be the muse by which you speak, as opposed to, oh, I got to pay this bill, I'm going to scramble, I'm going to, because again, that puts you in that modality of lack and fear and all of that lower vibrational fields that this kind of Saturnian, worship of the clock, worship of the dollar matrix has birthed us all into, which is what we're trying to, well, not trying, because there is no try, there's only do or do not do, which we are waking up to, I should say, and thus freeing ourselves from that matrix, right? The Lover's card in the upright. This, to me, in this deck, it is a very kind of lusty, sensationalized, sexualized energy. But to me, this is representative of ordained divine timing and opportunity and meeting the right people at the right time, in the right space, and what have you. So this is more about water reaching its level and you meeting that next person that you're meant to come into contact with so as to perpetuate your vision of heaven on earth, which is why we're all here, right? Fun, good times. Okay, the Four of Wands in the upright. This is another energy of union. So you have multiple soulmate cards coming out here saying that, yes, there is something for you. Yes, there is that matching puzzle piece that you're meant to connect with. Yes, there is that counterbalance opposite that could bring fulfillment of the expression of, what it is that you represent. That hopefully being a higher frequency vibration. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. That could speak to a number of things. Being financially dependent and or single. Or off the market, I should say, not single. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, going into the self, going within. That gives us the 14. That adds to the 5. That adds to the 5 in the reverse again, which points to the 4 in the upright. So teetering between tangible stability as well as the spiritual is what I'm getting here. So the Nine of Pentacles in this context says that if you've been single, you're not going to be single for long because you've been working at your own sense of stability, and you've also been doing that not just by the nickel and dime, but by faith-based and trust-based of the spiritual. And so therefore you will be rewarded with coming off the market with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, in union with the Lovers, meaning something high vibrationally, divinely ordained of the soulmate aspect. And then union, Four of Wands. This is traditionally marriage, celebration. It also marks a finish line type energy. Like I've finished the marathon of having to dive deeply within myself with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. That boy good, I know. Let's see what else comes out here. If you feeling like my shoulders off. Ladies, just pimp suit on, brush your shoulders on. Told you. Hummingbird, honeybee. See a tarantula here. I'm just looking at the imagery. Mushroom, apicore, fish. There's a lot going on here. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Venus rules money and romance. So I think that's why you're seeing a lot of this carryover here. To me, nowadays, a lot of the kind of union is demarcated by socioeconomic strivings, ambitions, class. So you're going to see a lot of people age out without finding that person because men more and more are not being as motivated by chasing the higher salaries. Men are being more motivated by following their passions, following their outlooks, their philosophies, their true core beliefs, whereas I feel as though that the majority of women nowadays are more so chasing that salary, chasing that almighty dollar, but they're finding that the dating pool shrinks considerably, and they end up having to battle for their mate, which is leading to a lot of toxicity in this day and age and trying to find a counterpart. So my message is that money isn't everything, okay? And I'm not asking you to, be subservient or, lower your standards economically as far as what you generate, but keep in mind that a man will love you if he really loves you, whether you're piss poor or whether you have millions in the bank. Now, the sad thing is that that's not necessarily true with women to men. So I would implore women to really check their values, their heart-based values, as opposed to, all of the messaging that you are receiving, which is, chase, earn. That just ends up leaving a lot of unsatisfied women out in the world. Which is why I think all the divorce rates are up, and women being the catalyst for why marriages go through divorce, as they file like 80 or 90% of the time if they're college educated, something crazy like that. So I don't know why Steph Garcia made that face there. I don't know if that's like a drooling face or like a shock and awe face. But let's see. Okay, let's conclude this for Leo, because I know we got through a lot there. Let's see what comes out. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully shocked in a good way. Hermit card in the reverse. This is, feel free to thumbs up the video too, if you don't mind. Hermit card in the reverse has to do with the home front. What's near and dear to home, maybe even working from home. Let's wrap up this Leo. Any finishing messages, Spirit? Thank you for liking. Two of Cups in the reverse, again, a falling out, maybe being still in the same environment as your last breakup. Okay. I'm getting no shared value, but some sort of rebirth is happening here. Something could be resurging or reemerging that you can't quite see right now, but it's definitely in line with your coming out of conflict, your desire to come out of conflict here. Okay, Page of Sword. Let's see. There could be a business partnership that you aren't giving value to at this time, and they could be viewing you as negative for it. But it could just be that because of your experience or your expertise, you already have established your outlook, your purview, your way of looking at things. Okay, the King of Pentacles here. So you've already kind of reevaluated what you're willing and what you're not willing to do to be successful in any given direction here with the King of Pentacles in the upright. So, people value different things is what I'm getting here. And this King of Pentacles is based on abundance, but not necessarily money, financial abundance, although it could very likely be, a contributing factor. It's more so based on like energetic and spiritual abundance as well, which is why you might not be seen eye to eye with somebody in that regard, Leo. All right, I'm going to leave it there, though. Feel free to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe, reach out for a one-on-one reading, runninguntarot.com for all things, and then maybe we will record Virgo right after this. Holler at your boy. Peace.